I want to turn to some other big news today here out of the Middle East. The latest developments: Vice President JD Vance is on his way home after negotiations with Iran wrapped up in Switzerland. Vance said the talks laid the foundation to reach a final deal, but there are still some roadblocks to peace in the region. Natalie Brand explains.
Vice President JD Vance wrapped up an 18-hour negotiating session with Iran.
We made a lot of good progress. We did exactly what we wanted to do.
As part of that progress, the vice president says Iran has agreed to allow nuclear inspectors into the country, and they've established a communication channel to ensure the safe passage of commercial vessels through the Strait of Hormuz and prevent misunderstandings.
We actually set up the coordination mechanism so that we could demine the Straits of Hormuz, so that when there are the conflicts that inevitably come up, we can make sure we work through them rather than that leading to escalation.
The two sides also established a working group to address the fighting between Israel and Iran-backed Hezbollah so it doesn't derail the peace process.
Over the weekend, President Trump posted on social media that Iran needs to stop its proxy group, saying if they don't, we'll hit Iran very hard again. Iran's parliament speaker responded, saying they better be careful with their statements. Our armed forces are ready to respond in another way.
If Hezbollah fires at Israel or if Israel responds, if there are other conflicts that arise in the region, we're actually talking to each other and figuring out how to stop the shooting, how to make the region safer, our allies and everybody else.
Democratic lawmakers call the deal a surrender.
Iran gets all of the benefits, literally billions and billions of dollars, and America continues to hurt and see the losses from the $100 billion we spent in the war to every American citizen seeing their costs skyrocket.
The Treasury Secretary says as part of the progress made in negotiations this weekend, it's lifting restrictions to temporarily allow the sale of Iranian oil. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.